to accept. Is a direct reflection of what I'm willing to accept. I am allowed to change whenever the fuck I want. If I want to rip and run and sit on dick to dick to dick to dick, bitch, I'ma fucking do that. I'm allowed to do that. Okay? And guess what? After I sit on 50 lemon dicks, if I want to be in a relationship and I want to settle down with someone, I'm allowed to fucking do that. You are allowed to change your mind at any point in time, no matter what you've been through. Okay?
Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glory and honor goes to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Recha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopefully elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. It's your brother Kapatazah from the great millstone, Chicago branch, coming at you a quick lesson. And like my Elder Malcolm, like he says, man, our women, these women, I ain't even gonna say our women, these women, these whores out here, they want to play the cock carousel. They want to ride the cock carousel, rather, real soon. When all hell breaks loose in America, the cock carousel is going to ride you. And it's this mindset, this polluted mindset, it runs rampant here in Babylon, man. And it's really annoying. It's really infuriating.
What you've been through.
And it just comes from a level of pride, just unmeasured, man. All right. And there's a judgment for this. Okay. That's why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he set up commandments, he set up judgments, ordinances, and conduct as to how people should behave. All right. In order to avoid this, because this mindset is completely destructive and it has taken over the masses. All right. Of the women here in America as well as in Babylon. All right. This is how a lot of them really think, and not knowing that there are consequences for this type of loose behavior. That's why the scripture says, I'll get Deuteronomy in the law, Deuteronomy 23:17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. And that's law. Okay. At the end of the day, that mindset, that behavior is completely destructive. Okay. It leads to death and complications. All right. Disorder, dysfunction, and death can only come from that. And this is the mindset that America has pushed all over the earth. All right. That's why you have a lot of you go overseas, you have a lot of Muslim countries. They fight against so-called democracy and the American way of life, because that's what this brings. These are the fruits of it. These are the fruits of democracy. These are the fruits of Christianity. OK, this is the fruits of feminism. All right. All the strange doctrine, man. All right. This is what you get. And it's sad and it's infuriating, man. And it's going to come to a bitter halt. All right. That's why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he gave ordinances on how to raise women. This is Sirach 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And this is an example of it. Overmuch liberty here in this day and age. This is the most liberated generation of women ever in American history. And this is where they're at. This is where their heads are. This is their conduct, to just be complete sluts and whores, and to glorify it, to justify it, to call it brave, to call it empowerment, But hey, man, there's an awakening going on, man. All right. And this type of shit, this type of behavior is not going to go continuously unchecked, man. All right. There's consequences for it. Verse 11, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Right. Because in America, hey, man, you can't raise up your children. All right. Especially your daughters. You can't raise them up how a real man should. And due to that, and a lot of shit, due to our ignorance of the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you can't marvel if the ways and philosophy of Babylon, swallows up your daughters or your children, for that matter. You know, you can't marvel if she trespasses against you and brings you shame, you know, because she's under the tutelage of whatever Esau Edom puts in the social media, you know, and it corrupts them. Verse 12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And that is a very poetic way of saying your daughter is going to be a complete slut. She's going to, well, let's get it. Let's get it again. This is what she's going to do.
Is a direct reflection of what I'm willing to accept. I am allowed to change dick, bitch. I'm a fuck whatever the fuck I want. If I want to rip and run and sit on dick to dick to dick to dick, bitch, I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm allowed to do that.
See, she's allowed to do that. You know, all right. She gave you the more graphic way. You know, the scriptures give you the more poetic way. All right. She's gonna open her quiver against every arrow and drink of every water near her, man. Okay. She's gonna ride that cock carousel. All right. But whole time, man, the punishment. The punishment is you're going to be given to the fruit of your own ways. Let's get that in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1. You know, since you want to ride that carousel, right? Proverbs 1:30, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 30. I'll start at 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. This is the reproof of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So since you want to ride the cock carousel, when all hell breaks loose, the cock carousel is going to ride you and you are not going to enjoy it. It is going to be a very painful and tormenting experience. Okay? Because this is the most ungodly era ever, man. All right. And then what's the end of that? Okay. And I'm going to end it on this. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 19. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. See, you're going to come to a horrible end. This generation, this era. OK. This way of thinking that Babylon has pushed throughout the earth, it's going to come to a very horrible end because it's unrighteous. OK, they have completely erred from the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that's why we can't wait for the kingdom to come in, man. All right. And Jacob's trouble is going to be a hell of an awakening for a lot of these Babylonians here in America. So with that, I hope this was edifying. All praises and glory and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash, Shalom and Baba Ball.